Okay, one thing left to do is send it.
So it's been just over a year since I got the Trike-mobile, aka affectionately named Big Bertha. I've flown a lot of tandems on her. I put her on skis and launched her in the snow. I've landed her in the backcountry before. I've done a lot of interesting adventures on this Trike-mobile, but there's one thing that I've been wanting to do this whole time, and I haven't. And that is launch my small 16-meter slalom glider, the most advanced glider I own, on the Trike. Now the Trike is not really made for this application. It's really best suited with more benign, stable, easygoing wings. So that's why launching it with an advanced glider is gonna be a challenge and probably an experience. There's two main factors that I'm gonna be looking out for. First is like the general launch, and second is gonna be in-flight. Let me explain. Launching a wing on the Trike takes a little bit of finesse. And this glider, my slalom glider, it's a spunky glider. It does what it wants. It can get kind of squirrely. So launching it on the Trike, that initial inflation, getting the wing stable and getting off the ground is gonna be a bit more difficult than I've ever experienced. Second factor is in flight. With all the extra weight of the Trike, I'm gonna be right at the top, the max weight rating of the free ride. That's gonna make the glider respond a whole lot snappier. It's gonna swoop farther. It's gonna be a different wing with that much weight. All right, so Dan is up. Jeff is warming up his Trike-mobile with the Polini 250, and the wind conditions are not exactly favorable. There's a decent amount of wind for this particular site. We're in a very hilly area with a lot of trees, so that means it's normally turbulent climbing out of here, which adds another factor to this whole mission, but I think it's gonna be fine. Dan looks like he's doing good, so I got the free ride laid out, I got the Trike, I just gotta warm it up, and then we'll be off to see how this goes. Kind of nervous, to be honest, but I think it'll be fine. Freaking Trike-mobile's warming up, she's smoky. One thing's left to do. Let's go try this. Okay, so here we go with the setup. This just looks goofy, dude. Trike's so big and the wing is so small. This will be sick though if it works. When it works, I have to show confidence in myself. The Trike-mobile can smell fear. All right, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, one thing left to do is send it. There she is. Taxi down the runway. It is a weird mix of worlds so far. Yo, we got a grasshopper. He's going for a ride with us. This is sick. Why didn't I do this earlier? I waited a freaking year. This idea was genius. Oh my god. The responsiveness is insane. One, because this wing has so much weight under it now, and two, because feeling that response on the Trike without any weight shift is just weird. I'm not used to that.
Dude, my brain is so confused. It's like the wing I am most used to, but it's in a configuration I'm not used to. No weight shift, and in this reclined trike. It's like familiar but unfamiliar at the same time. Holy shit, dude. It's so responsive. It's gnarly. Yo, our grasshopper's still here. Okay, let's get real for a second. At this point, I'm really uncomfortable because I want to keep one hand on the brake. I feel like it's so squirrely, and I have essentially zero weight shift control, where if I let go of the brake and I add power, the torque will almost put the weight tip on the horizon. So I want to keep this brake in my hand to keep it stable and on track, but my arm is getting so fatigued, and we're only like 12 minutes in, and the brake lines need to be longer. That's all I'm saying. All right, we're on course for the airstrip. Gonna descend down, try some nice long taxis. Hopefully I don't botch it, shred a line. Little 180 degree swoop. Oh God, this thing falls out of the sky. Wow, that's sick. Okay, that's what this setup is good for. Fast takeoffs and landings. And you just hook a massive falling out of the sky turn, level it out, touch it down so smooth, and then accelerate faster than you think you'd have to go and just come off the ground. That's what it's about. Trike swoop. I'm gonna do this power off. See how we fare. Yes, sir. Oh, she's spicy. She's spicy. Don't forget. Stay on top of it. Stay on top of it. I could literally do this all night, but my arms need a rest, so I'm gonna come in. Maybe we'll go up again in a minute. Just fantastic. Hell yeah, that was awesome. Oh, I can finally rest my arms, but I would do that all night if I could.
So I've convinced Dan to give it a whirl. He's similar weight as me, and he's been flying a free ride foot launch a lot, so I'll see how he does on the trike. He's got it. He's got it. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Oh, it's a squirrely one. Hell yeah, Dan. That was incredible. That was so fast. Incredible form.
Yeah. That's actually really nice.
Dude, I've never seen a trike go that fast.
I know.
Like when you do a
really
touch and go, it's just like, yeah. So as it turns out, the free ride on the trike combo can be a ton of fun. I don't think it's the most practical combination. I'm glad I did it and it was a lot of fun. So before we go, I want to address something. 2 videos ago, I had a segment in the video where my buddy Judson attempted to fly this motor, a bit unique of a motor called the SkyTap Angel, and Judson struggled to get it off the ground because it was sitting so low on his back. Basically, the video went up, and then after the fact, it came to my attention that the straps on the actual harness were not set up correctly whatsoever. We were unaware of it at the time. I just assumed the combination of that motor, that harness, and his body size made it hang so low on his back. And it was a little bit ignorant of me to assume that it was set up correctly. I never touched the motor. I never got to try the motor on. I was just observing and filming my friend kind of goofing around and trying out a new paramotor. This whole video caused a bit of drama in the paramotor community, and after it came to my attention of how incorrectly the straps were actually set on the motor, I felt like the video really wasn't a fair perspective of this paramotor. I'm not sure how the harness got into that configuration, but because I realized how far off the harness was set, I decided to remove that segment of the video, which is something I've never done before. It was a mistake on whoever set up the harness, a bit of a mistake on Judson's part for flying it and not recognizing the error, which Judson actually has a whole video where he discusses his perspective on the situation. I'll link that up here. And third, it was a bit of a mistake on my own judgment of not realizing that the harness was that far off in the content that I posted on YouTube, which is why I decided to take it offline. So concluding thoughts on the whole situation, mistakes were made. The best we can do is try to turn it into a positive. At some point, I'd love to test fly the motor, give a full review, and actually see what I think of it when it's set up properly and when I actually get to wear the paramotor. So aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Got one more video coming out, and then we'll probably be on the road doing a road trip out west. So look forward to that. It's gonna be super, super fun. If you're not, follow me on Instagram at TuckerGott, because that's where I'm gonna be posting all of the live updates of our road trip. I guess until the next one, hope you guys have fun and fly safe. Peace.